Low unemployment should be good news for the market. Yet, last week we had a low unemployment report and the market went down. In this video, we'll try to answer the question about why too low unemployment is bad for the stock market. Good morning, everyone. This is Ahmed Saleh with you. So let's explore first what happened last week. Last week we had a low unemployment. We had the actuals of 4.1% of unemployment in December, while the expectation was 4.2. So it was better than expectation. We also added 100,000 more jobs than what was expected. Yet the market reacted negatively. We had the Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P going down by 1.5 to 1.6%, and Russell 2000 went down by 2.2%. So why is that? Actually, when we have too good unemployment, this means that the labor market is tight. When we have the labor market is tight, we have to pay higher salaries. The companies has to pay higher salaries to get the employees. This will put an inflationary pressure on the prices, because higher salaries mean people will spend more. And this means that the number of rate cuts will go down. The inflation will be high, so the number of rate cuts will go down and the interest rate will be high. A higher interest rate means that the stock market is going to be lower, because people will prefer to put their money in the safe option that will give them higher interest rate without taking the risk of being in the stock market. So higher interest rate means bad news for the stock market. Also, when we have higher salaries, mean that the corporate companies will make lower profit because their cost will be high. When the corporate companies makes lower profit, they mean the stock prices will be lower, and this will affect the stock market negatively. This is exactly what we have seen in the year 2022. We had high inflation. Big part of that was because of the tight unemployment. We have an unemployment of around 3.5%, very tight. And that was the cause of the high inflation that we have seen there, and the Fed kept increasing the interest rate. Okay, and we had a very bad year in the stock market in year 2022. So there is a fine line between a good unemployment, which will produce good economy and good stock market, and a too tight unemployment, which will produce an inflationary pressure that will make the interest rate goes higher. Too much low unemployment will produce an inflationary pressure, which will cause the market to go down because the interest rate will be higher. And this is what you will always hear the term good news is bad news. They mean good news for the economy is bad news for the stock market. So when is good news when it is not too tight, when the unemployment is not too tight, when it's around 4.2, 4.3, 4.4, that's very much okay. But when it goes lower than 4.1, it goes to 4 and 3.5, then this will produce an inflationary pressure that will make the interest rate goes higher, and this will affect the stock market. So I hope you managed to get now why the too good news is bad for the stock market. I hope this video was beneficial for you. If you like this video, please press like and share it with your friend. Subscribe to the channel, and if you have any question, put it in the comment. This video is for educational purpose only and should not be considered as an financial advice. Any investment you make is at your own risk. Thank you very much. This was Ahmed Saleh with you.